welcome to another edition of Dragway Memories. Things are a little different this week, as you well know, in the whole world. Bill and I can't get together to do videos, so I'm going to attempt to do a few on my own and patch together some stuff that we had, make a little bit of a variety show for you today. So we're going to start off with Bill, the Professor Bill. Joe Roy gave us a bunch of photos a while ago, and what we do is Bill and I go through them, he catalogs them and everything, and he knows a vast amount about just about every photo I own, and I own thousands. So anyway, this is going to be a Joe Roy collection, and we'll talk to you after that.
Another special edition, and I love doing these. We have such a large selection of shots that we'd love to show everybody, including this one right here. Terry Zeke Maxwell. I asked him at the Hall of Fame, he is a member of the Canadian Drag Racing Hall of Fame, and rightly so, how he got the name Zeke. And there was a storybook, and the largest, tallest creature was Zeke the giraffe. And of course, Terry being a tall fellow, he became Zeke, and very fluent in both French and English. And to tell you anything you want to know, I spent quite a bit of time with him. This is 65 Chevelle Super M automatic. He told me that although he did want to win races in Canada, when he wanted to test, he would tow from Montreal to Englishtown so that he could race against all the hitters, the Bennett and Siriannis, the Irvegs and Agmans, the Troopy Kling guys. Those are the guys that he knew were the best and he needed to beat, so what better way to go in their playground and test his stuff. This car has numerous upgrades. Here's still a leaf spring car. This car doesn't owe him any money for sure. Nice car, and I believe it's still in action today. 283 Super M automatic car. Nice guy. This is, I believe, an Al Swindle built machine for Gary Beck with the IndyCar style wing very, very low in the car. This was not a successful car. You can see he's got some mirrors on there to see how things were working and whatnot, but it never worked. Wasn't a successful car, and there's see how low the wing was. And you can see he's back to a 651 top fuel number, which is not indicative of what they're really capable of. And it was retired and made into a more regular top fuel dragster after this experiment failed. And I know a couple of things about this car. Yves Perigny, the LaFontaine and Perigny, both of them in the Hall of Fame record-setting car. Here it's in Super K automatic. It's been as low as Super N and Super N automatic. It's been run as a stick and an automatic. The highest I believe it ever ran was as high as H in automatic. And here we go. You can still see the slapper bars, the leaf springs. It is a real pace car. Was originally a 350, 300 horse 4-speed car. All the components on the car in this picture were original to the car, including the hood. Now it's green, sponsored by Action Performance. DB Auto is Yves' auto parts business, small business where they sell a lot of auto parts to local garages and stuff. You can see that it's got some mini tubs of sort in there. Spent a lot of time running at Sanair. Went many rounds at most Sanair races, and I think the best finish at the national event was a semi-finalist. I think he lost to Wally Clark here in Super N automatic. Now this is a car I know a lot about its sister car, Dave Sturck's car, of course. This is Alan Marsh's Pro Stock car. Tony Pontieri bought it. You can see it still has the Cavalier nose on it. Got some custom candy paint and all, the big block Chevy for power. Later on it became an Oldsmobile as well as Dave's. And you can see the upgrades, a much better fiberglass front piece on it now. The Oldsmobile Dave has the same one. Running in Super Pro, mostly Outlaw Pro Stock, as Tony got into the faster. Here's after the upgrade, and you can see that they did quite a bit of work. The quarter panels were removable with Zeus fasteners on Alan's car. They've changed it all to solid quarter panels now, and with the new front nose and everything, a much nicer job of it.
Hope you enjoyed that. Bill sure knows his stuff. I got a little treat for you. About 5 years ago I made the last run in this beastie. My Rambler at St. Thomas for the Turkey Nationals. The last run was an actual victory. Beat this good-looking Fairlane. Anyway, here's some footage of that. Check it out. sits here, waits for a newbie and the boys to help me get it back together. One of the things that, drawbacks, I guess you would say, about 8mm film is no audio. We all love to hear those modified cars scream through the traps, and I had a pleasant surprise when I got some digitized from Frank Elliott, actual sound of his hemi car. Watch this. Wasn't that cool? Gotta love it. Now for you model car aficionados, here's some model car box art porn for you. Hope you enjoyed that. A lot of dreams in those boxes. Not all those boxes are kits. A lot of them are empty, but I just love box art, and that's the way that goes. I'll have more of that next week. What we're going to do from week to week is change a few things and hopefully give you some variety to look at. But I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing. I appreciate it. Bill appreciates it. What we're trying to do is get the word out there. Too much history sits in people's drawers and dressers and stuff, and it shouldn't be there. It should be for all to see. So we'll see you next week on Dragway Memories, folks. Stay safe, stay home, stay sane. Bye-bye. A huge thanks to these fine folks and many more for their support in bringing us Dragway Memories.